live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Nuggets will kick off their road trip right here. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And as far as the regular season goes, Kevin, this is as good as it gets. The definition of a rivalry, a game between these two teams is always special.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I mean, we've seen so many great contests between them in the past that it's impossible not to be amped up. Can't you tell?
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Afflalo and Chandler are on the wings. Hickson is out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Lawson in at point guard.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Here's Afflalo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
Denver shooting their first foul shot of the night.
You know, one thing you like about Arron Afflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Lawson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And for Afflalo, Steve, right around the top 5 in efficiency in the post in the entire NBA last season.
Yeah, and his sweet spot really extends on the court, not just from the post, but all the way to the corner. In fact, he loves to work the baseline, Kevin.
And that was Pekovic with a nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
Faried, a screen on Jones. And Afflalo kicks to Lawson. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Here's Hickson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
J.J. Hickson, an absolute beast on the boards, actually waived by the Kings back in 2012. Started 80 games the following season in Portland before signing a 3-year deal going into last year with the Denver Nuggets.
Well, Clark, you talked about Hickson. He started at center for the Blazers 2 seasons ago.
You know, he's 6'9", a little undersized for that position, but he's physical enough to throw his weight around with anybody. Not a big-time shot blocker or defender, but his activity and his offensive ability make him a force in the middle.
Now here's Chandler, averaging 12 points a game. And there's the call on Chandler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Denver. Jones drives in, loses a man off the screen and lays it up and in. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Nuggets trail by 4, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Brian Shaw. He'd like them to concentrate defensively on slowing the game down. There's simply too much speed in their opponent, and to get into a run-and-gun type of game is not to their advantage, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Martin wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And Foye kicks to Lawson. Dishes it to Afflalo. Back to Lawson. Lawson right side. Here's Faried. No good, unable to end this run.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Young in the corner. Back to Jones. Wing shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Jones has got 8 points.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
They get it again. The kick out to Afflalo. The feed now to Lawson. Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. It's stolen by Jones. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Martin, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
Those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Now for Minnesota. Wiggins is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Martin comes in for Corey Brewer. J.J. Barea is checked in for Williams. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Jones, he's in at the point. Martin is out there with Wiggins. And it's Young. And it's Barea in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And Denver has possession. Following the 3 by Minnesota. The shot's good from Lawson.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Now here's Jones. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. The layup missed.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And Lawson, here we go. And Hickson now atop the key. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And here's our rookie leaderboard, showcasing the league's highest scoring rookies since the All-Star break. Look at Jones, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, just like the rest of the guys on that list, he's a rookie basically in name only now. I mean, in the second half of this season, he's been playing and scoring like a veteran.
It definitely has been a short learning curve for him, Steve, especially offensively.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Lawson. Jones drives in, Chandler with the steal. Chandler right side. Shoots from 12, and Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. Lawson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of DePaul.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So very versatile player.
That gives them the lead. And it's 6 points for Ty Lawson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nuggets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor. And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season, as he started at the small forward spot in the place of the injured Danilo Gallinari.
And the shot is good. The Denver leads they get down to 2 as they get the bucket from Jones.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lawson drives in. Chandler outside. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Fareed setting the pick for Lawson. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat, and he's an explosive finisher around the rim, too, with shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc.
Jones. Denver grabs the miss. Hickson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lawson with it. Jones covering. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Ty Lawson is somewhat undersized at the point guard position at 5'11".
Too many turnovers.
For Thaddeus Young. And Levine subbed in for Jones. And we're through 2 here in a good one.
Kevin, I'm here with Rick.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Check out the game for Moscow. 12 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Well, we've got a moment to set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, Lawson at point with Aflalo. They're the backcourt. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. And it's Hickson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Aflalo against Young. The fadeaway. Aflalo, that's good. Aflalo's got his second bucket tonight.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Jones kicks to Pekovic. Back to Jones to tie. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Nate Robinson can be must-see TV when his game is on. When he gets it going, he can take over a game, and his coach knows exactly that. As Coach Shaw said, he can get hot at any time. He's a streaky player, and when he's on a good streak, he's as good as anybody in the league. A welcome spark off the bench for this club, guys.
He always wants to take the big shots, Doris. It's just who he is. And Lawson with the drive. Can't hit from 12.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Kept alive. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Pekovic.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's Fareed. It's blocked. Dives for it. But he gets it back. The second chance effort. And he hits the jump shot. Fareed's got his first points of the night.
They've worked the ball around very well. And I'll tell you what, they continue to find good looks from mid-range.
Well, they're just taking what the defense is giving them because the defenders are backing off and daring them to shoot.
Jones drives in. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Pekovic.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And the shot is good.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lawson kicks to Aflalo. And that one's good. Aflalo's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Jones drives in. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Aflalo. Wiggins kicks to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Lawson dishes to Hickson. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Pekovic. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Lawson kicks to Aflalo. From 11 feet away. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the...
That's the way to work on D.
Forced, and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Corey Brewer's check in for Aaron Aflalo.
Gary Harris.
The Nuggets trail.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Here's Foy. averaging 10 points per